Happy Friday, happy Friday. It's Celebration Friday, and that means if it's free, it's for me and you, right? So it is celebration time, Celebration 2025, and this is the celebration brochure, and today we are going to talk about the Corner in Bloom stamp set. It's a fun, beautiful floral stamp set. It's one of our level 2 items. So you get free items during celebration with every $60 purchase. And so this one is with a $120 purchase. So it's a level 2, so 2 credits, and you get this beautiful stamp set. And so, hey, Lizzie. Yes, free, free, free. If it's free, it's for us, right? So I love the ideas in the brochure that they give you in using this stamp set, and I'm going to give you a few little tips and tricks on using it as well. But first off, I want to show you some card ideas using this stamp set. So I have been showcasing some team swaps and some cards that I've made each Friday using these different celebration items. And so the first one, Miss Lizzie, who's on the video today, she made this beautiful card using lots of the celebration items. And here is one of those stamps in that Corner in Bloom stamp set. So that's a fun way to use that. She used another one of the stamps on the inside. Love that. Great job, Lizzie. Those fun folds are so fun, right? All right, and then I made a few more. So sometimes you can make a card with no words, right? With no sentiments like Lizzie's and like this one. I took in Crumb Cake this stamp here and just stamped it 3 times. Put a little bit of that fresh freesia ribbon and some of those gems. Now those are both celebration items as well. And then just stamped in some Crumb Cake, this little flower here on the inside. So you can use the no sentiment cards like Lizzie's or like mine for any occasion. That's kind of fun. Sometimes people like to, actually, Liz, did I put your card upside down? I totally did. Sorry, Lizzie. I'm just looking at that snail as I was holding it going, oh, it was upside down. Let me show you her beautiful card the correct way. But that's what's nice about this Corner in Bloom is it really could go either way. Whether you stamp it, this way or the other way, it will work. That is her beautiful card. But I love these no sentiment cards because you can leave your sentiments off and just have your cards ready when you need to send one. Then you can stamp your sentiments and add them to the cards. That's a fun way to do it as well. But they also are great little cards to just send and write your own message in. No sentiment needed. So those are 2 fun examples. Here is another one that I made. Oops, there's 2 there. Another one that I made using this big stamp here. So that's a fun big corner stamp. And I colored that in with my Stampin' blends. The sentiment here, have the best day. That comes from the Handmade Designs stamp set. This is a celebration exclusive as well. And this one you can get when you decide to join our Stampin' family. It's so fun because they give you 2 packs of our Stampin' Write markers and this exclusive stamp set. You can't buy it, you can only get it in our join kit. So that's a fun. And then these are more of those sequins from our celebration as well. So there's a couple of ideas. I agree, Lizzie, it's cute either way. And speaking of either way, so this is not a finished card, but I wanted to show you, I stamped it in white on some Crumb Cake, so just some craft white ink. But this is this stamp here, and it really could go either way. So it could be a vertical card or a horizontal card. You could put your sentiment this way or this way, and it could open, either way. So it's just good to know that these corner stamps can be stamped in so many ways. Speaking of that, you can actually stamp these corners and put them together to create a full border. And so that's the tip I'm going to share with you today. Let me show you 2 examples. So I use this stamp here, this beautiful corner stamp here, and you can, I made a tag here, a thank you tag, and you can stamp those together to create a rectangle. And then I just colored these with blends. This is some of that fresh freesia ribbon that you can get with Sale-A-Bration and more of those cute sequins. So this is just a fun little gift tag. You could tie this to a present, and you know, it's just a little thank you, right? So you can stamp that twice to create a rectangle, but you can use that same stamp and stamp it together as well and create a square. So let me move some of this out of the way and let me show you. So here's another tag that I made. This one says, has the best day, have the best day, have the best day. And I just colored it with blends, did some speckling, and then I put those stones, those sequins, in each of those big flowers. Isn't that fun? And then just tied with the bow at the top. On the back side, I did a to and from, so this could be, you know, a cute birthday tag or anything. But this is the same stamp, and you can see this is a rectangle and this is a square. So let me show you how I did that. I've got some basic white here, and I've got that corner stamp, and I've got some petunia pop. So I'm just gonna show you on this scrap paper how to create that. So we're just gonna ink up our stamp here. It's a big one, so sometimes with these bigger ones, it is easier to ink them upside down, at least for me. Okay, so let's stamp this. Remember, we're just practicing here because I want to show you this fun tip. So we've got this stamped one time, and it's this beautiful corner, right? But let's say we want to put that together. We can ink it up again. This time we're going to line it up. So if I want to create a rectangle, I'm going to line this flower and this flower side by side. So see how it creates that rectangle? Sorry, there's that glare from the light with my block, but let's just do this. So we'll stamp that down, and there you've got a rectangle, right? So let's do that again. Let me grab another scrap paper here. And let me show you how to do the same thing with a square. So let me ink this up. We're gonna stamp this down again. So far we've done the exact same thing. Stamp that down in the corner. Now we're going to ink it up once more. Now this time, instead of stamping it, lining it up with this flower next to it, we're actually gonna move this up. So can you see, if we go over, we get the rectangle, and if we go up, and so we put this one above this here, and we can just line that up and stamp that down. Well, my stamp wasn't that good, but you can still see, I didn't press hard enough there at the top, but you can see whether I put the stamp next to the flower or above the flower will create me a fun border of a rectangle or a square, depending on what I want for my project. So like those 2 tags I did, this is the rectangle and the square. So kind of fun, right? That all of these, and you can do that same thing with all of the different corners that are in that stamp set. So those are your fun Sale-A-Bration Friday tips. And real quick, I just wanted to give you a little review. So we've got lots of stamp sets in Sale-A-Bration. We've got Corner in Bloom that we talked about today. We've got the Handmade Designs, which is the free join, exclusive join stamp set. We've got Documenting the Day, which is great for memory keeping, but it's also great for card making. I brought this one out just to remind you. I showed this a few weeks ago, but what a wonderful day. And so you can take these sentiments, and this could be a fun card that you sent maybe after you spent some time with someone that you loved, right? And you could send them a little message about how you loved that time together. So I love that one. That's another option. We've got pick a season. That's what we did last week. So I mean, look at all these stamp sets. My goodness. We've got heart shaped, which is a fun one. Valentine's, I know just passed, but it would be great for any occasion as well, like birthdays or anniversaries, or anytime you're just, you know, sending just because I care. That could go anytime. Thank you, anytime, right? And then they added the planted paradise as another option. So this is a great, they added this just in the beginning of February. So they have so many stamp sets for us to choose from, all that we could earn for free during celebration. So I hope you love today's tips. You'll have to tell me, do you love the square tag, the rectangle tag? Do you love them stamped by themselves? You'll have to tell me in the comments which is your favorite. I think the square tag is probably my personal favorite, but I love them all. And as always, thank you so much for watching, sharing, liking, subscribing, all the things. If you missed any of our past Celebration Friday videos, you can find them on my blog at stampinqueenbee.com or on my YouTube channel. There is a playlist for Celebration 2025. And let's see, is there anything else I wanted to share with you? I don't think so, but Celebration 2025 ends on February 28th, so we only have 1 week left to claim our freebies, or if you're like me, claiming some more freebies because they're just so good, we need multiples, right? Have a great day, everyone. Happy shopping, happy celebration, and I will see you guys soon. Bye-bye.